Spalding Trance channel here today for our daily Course in Miracles lesson together. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today we are doing lesson number 146. My mind holds only what I think with God. And it is a review period again. We are reviewing lesson number 131. No one can fail who seeks to reach the truth. And reviewing lesson number 132. I loose the world from all I thought it was, and there are no further instructions. That is lesson number 146. My mind holds only what I think with God. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And this is a very, very good time as we are speaking about these review periods here. You must remember the tremendous amount of training and learning that you have done. When you struggle with this particular course, it is quite interesting to us because we see how very diligently you followed your teacher's instructions in school, for example. Getting your times tables inside your minds, learning your alphabet, learning to spell. Quite a learning feat indeed in that 12-year period. And we would like you to understand the joy that comes from, for example, being able to read a book. If you can read a book, it comes from your diligence in your learning program. So we're not trashing your education system 100%, although it is a very dysfunctional program. We want to focus on the good that it gave you through discipline. So we are asking you to do the same. We are asking you to trust in the fact that when you have learned these lessons and have put these lessons into practice, you are going to be doing the same thing as a young child learning their ABCs. You remember it's a bit of a struggle. You had to learn to hold the pencil and learn to write them properly, and you got bad grades for bad spelling, and you had to learn to study words. You have now the ability to read a book and for it to transport you into another place and time. And what a joy that is to read a really, really good book. So we want you to think of these early lessons in that way so that you are not too hard on yourself. You would never yell at a little 6-year-old child who is struggling to spell the word them or can't quite form the letters properly. You would sit down patiently with them and you'd say, it's okay. This is a really hard job. You've got a lot to learn here. How about we just try that again? We want you to talk to yourself that way. We would like you to be kind to yourself as you would a little child learning to write and read. When you sit down with your child or your grandchild or your niece or your nephew and they are trying to learn to read, you don't yell at them and tell them they're stupid or that they shouldn't do this. Okay, well, reading's clearly not for you. Let's give up on this project. But you will say that to yourself about this particular training program. So please keep that in mind as you are going through these lessons and these reviews. If you can't remember things, it's okay. You are learning to remember. You are training your mind. If you knew how to do it, you wouldn't need a training program. So be gentle with yourself. Be the parent that you wish you had had, or the teacher that you wish you had had when you were learning to read and write. And things will go much better. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.